Hi, 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 hi. Good morning, good morning, everybody. I am your favorite storyteller, Auntie Jody, and it's time, of course, for story time. If this is your first time joining my live, thank you guys for stopping by. As I mentioned, I'm storyteller Auntie Jody. I'm a drama teacher, a reading coach, a mommy of two, a Jamaican, and of course, a church girl, of course. Welcome to my live. Thank you for joining in. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you have been on the journey with Auntie Jody, thank you always for being here. Please let me know in the comment section where you are tuned in from. Let me know in the comment section where you're tuned in from. We're going to wait for just 2 more minutes and then we're going to jump right on in to today's story time. And after the story time, if you're a parent, a guardian, an aunt, an uncle, please stay tuned in so you can learn a few tips and tricks to use with your little ones while reading. All right, guys, we have 1 minute to go. In the meantime, let's get some storytime music. Let's get some storytime music. It's good. All right, there we go. All right, I see that somebody's on. Where are you tuned in from? Please let me know in the comment section. And let me know if you're seeing me clearly and hearing me clearly as well, please. Let me know. All right, you're tuning from Atlanta. Okay, thank you for joining on. Thank you. Can you tell me, mommy, if you're a mom, if you're an aunt, godmother, what's one of your the favorite books for your little one? Little Blue Truck. Okay, that's one of our favorites as well. And we also have that story here on the Auntie Jody channel as well. If you go into the playlist, you will see that that's one of the first stories that I did on here. Just letting you know. So you can let your little one watch it. And of course, you can also purchase the book as well. And you can share with some of her friends. All right. So without further ado, it is now 9:01 and we love to be on time. Yes, so we are going to get started with today's story time. Now, before we get started, we always do the story time song. And if this is your usual, and if you're one of our usuals, please join me in singing the story time song. And if you're new, listen in so you can sing the song next time with me. Let me turn this instrumental down and let's begin. All right. Story time, story time, story time. Story time, story time, story time. When Auntie Jody begins to talk, I don't want to squawk and squawk. I want to listen, I want to learn story time. All right, one more time. I hope you guys are singing at your houses, and I would love to see some videos of your little ones singing as well. Let's do the song one more time. Story time, story time, story time. Story time, story time, story time. When Auntie Jody begins to talk, I don't want to squawk, squawk, squawk. I want to listen. I want to learn. Story time. All right. Wow. That was really good. And I can't wait to see the videos of you guys singing as well. Now let's jump on right on in to today's story. But first, let me have a little bit of water because it's a little bit humid where I am. So, all right, there we go. And let's rocking and rolling, guys. Get your listening ears, open those beautiful eyes, and let's get crack-a-lacking. Are you guys ready? So this story says, Chicka chicka boom boom. Let's go. Let's say it together. Chicka chicka boom boom. One more time. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. That's right. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. Now, this book was written by Bill Martin Jr. and also John Archambault. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. Sounds like a funny story. And look, these pictures are so bright and colorful. I see the coconut tree. I wonder if there's going to be a beach. Let's find out. Look at this, boys and girls. These are fruits. No. Okay. These are numbers. No. These are letters. That's right. These are letters. These are letters. That's right. These are the alphabet letters. A, B, C, D, E. You guys are doing such an awesome job. Let's see if these letters are also in today's story. Let's go. Chicka chicka boom boom. Chicka chicka boom boom. I like that. We're going to keep that. Okay, boys and girls? Chicka chicka boom boom. Chicka chicka boom boom. We're going to keep that and we're going to also use it in today's story. Chicka chicka boom boom. Okay, let's see. A told B and B told C, I'll meet you at the top. Is that the top, friends? Yes, it's the top. So A told B and B told C, I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. Of the coconut trees? Of the coconut trees. One more time. Let's see if you guys remember the letters. A told B and B told C. Let's go. I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. That's right. So the letters, guys, plan to have some fun and we are going to join them. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look, boys and girls, more letters. Whee! Said D to E, F, G. I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Let's go, guys. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. Will there be enough room? What do you guys think? Do you think that all the letters can fit on the coconut tree? Hmm, I'm not sure either, but let's see how it goes. So they said, here comes, can you guys see it? Here comes, that's right, here comes H. Hmm, up the coconut tree. That's a lot. Let's see. D, E, and what next? F, G, and H. Let's see. And then more and more letters. More and more letters. Can you guys see? Please let me know in the comment section if you're seeing well and also hearing me well. All right, friends? Let Auntie Jody know in the comment section if you are seeing well and also hearing me well. All right, so I guess that you guys are seeing well and hearing well. I think if you weren't, you would let me know in the comment section, right, friends? So more letters came to play and have fun, and I and J and Tagalong K all on their way up to the coconut tree. Chica chica, boom boom. Will there be enough room? Let's go again. Thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you. Chica chica boom boom. One more time, boys and girls. Chica chica boom boom. Very good. I love it. Will there be enough room? Hmm. We had A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And now we have I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. That's right. And they're trying to get up the top of the coconut tree. Hmm. Uh-oh. Pwah, pwah, pwah. I see some more letters, but I also see that the coconut was falling on the ground. Hmm. And Q and R and S and T and what's this one, friends? U and V. That's right. And guys, it seems as though they were falling off the coconut tree. Hmm. Hmm. Uh-oh. Still more letters came to play. So let's see. X, Y, Z. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you guys for noticing my mistake. This one too. W, X, Y, and Z. The whole alphabet up to the, oh no. Oh me. Oh my. Guys, look. The tree is falling over. That's right. It's rocking over to the side. Can you guys rock to the sides too with me? Let's go. We're rocking to the right. And we're rocking to the left. And we're rocking to the front. And we're rocking to the back. Oh my goodness. Guys, they were rocking. That's right. Because there were too many letters on the tree. And yeah, I feel so bad for the coconut tree. Too many letters. Oh, let's see what. Guys, oh my goodness. But before we can even do that, let's help me one more time. Chica chica, boom boom. Chica chica, boom boom. That's right, friends. The tree, oh, the tree was getting super duper tired, and all the letters fell off the tree. Can you guys see it? Yes, all the letters fell off the tree. Uh-oh. Let's see. Whoa. Look, guys, do you see that? There are small letters, which we call lowercase letters, and there are big letters, which we call uppercase letters. Very good. So, uppercase, lowercase, uppercase, lowercase. So, let's see. What's this one, friends? That's right. These are lowercase letters, the baby ones, and these are uppercase. That looks like it's their mommies or their daddies or grandmas too. So let's see. It says, skit scat skiddly doot, flip flop flee. Everybody's running to the coconut tree. So all the parents came dashing. That's right. Mamas and papas and uncles and aunts hug their little dears, then dust their pants off. That's right. Because, guys, they all fell out of the tree. That must have hurt, right? I know. I think so too. Help us! Cried A, B, and C. That's right. They said, help us. Because they were very sad. Guys, show me your sad faces too. Mm. Next, from the pile up, skinned knee D and stubby toe E. And patched up F. Guys, look at F. Then comes G. All out of breath. Speaking of that, I need some water too. Is it hot where you guys are today? One more. That's so much better. Yay. All right. So, guys, he was out of breath, and all the other friends were laying down because they were so tired. Yeah, they fell off the tree. Let's see. H is tangled up in I. That's right. J and K are about to cry. Can you guys pretend that you're crying too? Let's go. And they both were crying. And they cried and cried because they felt really hurt. Guys, look, what's that? L is knotted like a tie. That's right. And the rest of the letters were still hurting. M is looped. N is snooped. O is twisted in an alley oop. Skit scat skiddly do. Flip flop flee. Oh. Look who's coming. Look who's coming, guys. It's Black Eyed P, QRS, and Loose Tooth T. Oh no. This is not okay. Our poor friends. Then UVW, wiggly, jiggly, free. So they were in a much better place. Thank God. Last to come, X, Y, and Z. That's right. And then the sun goes down. The sun started going, everyone, let's go. The sun started going down. Let's go down, friends. Let's go. Down, down, down. And then, friends, boom! But chicka chicka boom boom. Looks like there's a full moon. So you know what that means, right, boys and girls? When the sun goes down and the moon comes out and you're at home, it's time for, that's right, it's time for bed. And all the letters, what's going on? All the letters went to bed, but B, the letter B, that's not B? I thought it was B. Okay. L? That's not L? Okay. What's this letter, boys and girls? Can you guys tell me in the comment section? Because Auntie Jody might have just can't remember at this point. And maybe lost my memory of my alphabets. You said it's not B, it's not L or N. So what's that? Hmm. Can anyone tell me in the comments? What letter is that, friends? All right, so this letter, A, thank you so much. Yes, that's A. And guess what, boys and girls? It's not an uppercase, it's not a big A, it's a little a baby A. So that tells us that it is a lowercase a. And A is out of bed. And this is what he said: Dear Double D, you can touch. My mistake, you can catch me. I'll beat you to the top of the coconut tree. Chicka chicka, boom boom. And he was big. Is that okay? No, that's not okay. It's time for bed. So when it's time for bed, friends, it's time to go to your bed and to rest. Don't try to run out of bed because then it affects your rest. So that was the end, boys and girls, of today's story, Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. Give ourselves a big clap, friends. Give ourselves a big clap. That was good. That was very, very, very good. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I do hope you enjoyed today's story. And for the parents who are tuned in, thank you guys as well so much for tuning in. I really wanted to take some time after the story to just talk to you guys a little bit about reading and just to give you some advice as well. Let me know if there are any parents who are currently on the live with me. I see that Lori, I see Lori on. I see that there are two persons on. Any more parents are on the live today? All right. So I just see that Lori is on. And thank you, Lori, so much for engaging. I really appreciate it. All right, parents, guardians, aunts, uncles, educators as well who may be on. I am storyteller Auntie Jody. I'm a reading coach, drama teacher, as I mentioned before. I have also been working with children for the past probably 11 years or so. Yes, actually, maybe 12. Um, I love reading with children. And somebody even recently asked me, why do you love reading so much with children? And why is it? Okay, Ashantiwa is here. Okay, hi, Ashantiwa. So that's my daughter, everybody. My daughter is here. She watches almost all the lives. So I'm super happy to have her on here. Hey, Ashantiwa, thank you for tuning in. All right. So, why is it that I enjoy reading so much with children? And why is it that I want children to read, to be able to read? So, first and foremost, I will say this: someone read to me. My mom always read to me with me, and I always saw my mother reading as well from time to time. So that, of course, sparked my interest, and that as well motivated me to continue to reading books. And so my mom would read with me almost like every night. A story. It was really animated, expressive. My mom would sing to me. The Storytime song that I'm singing now is actually like from my mom. I think she heard as well an older teacher singing that song to her, and she passed the song on to me. And here I am singing the song for you and your little ones. Um, I believe that her doing that, of course, as I mentioned, sparked my interest and pushed me as well to keep on reading and seeing children as well. I always believe that it's so important, to read with them or to educate them in using that manner. And so I think div- when I became even more interested in teaching children like how to read, was since being in the US. I think before being in the US, I was more just focused on theater and focused on, photography. I also do photography. That's something that I did in school. But coming into the US and being around so many children who were unable to read, it kind of motivated me as well to want to help more. It is important for children to not just learn their academics and so on and learn things that are happening in their neck of the woods, but reading gives them that space where they can learn about somebody else, a different country, a different experience. They can learn and be present in different spaces that they've never even visited as yet. So I really also want to give children that opportunity to be able to travel through books, to use their imagination and their creativity. Um, as I mentioned, I developed more of an interest coming into the US 3 years ago. That was one of the first jobs I had here, reading to being a reading coach. Before I even started teaching drama, and then I made that transition. Again, this summer I'm also back teaching children how to read, and I'm really enjoying it. Having being in that space motivates me even more to come on and to read for kids and to help parents as well, because I realize that there's so many parents sometimes who doubt themselves, should I say doubt themselves, or think that they don't have the resources and the experience and expertise to help their little ones read. And that is not true. I think that it's not too challenging of a task to do, but it's something that you have to do every day, continuously, and so on. And you will definitely succeed with your child if you continue to do it every day. Give me a second. I need to have some more water. Sorry about that. I would say for a parent who has a preschool or a kindergarten, but let's start from the pre-K level. If you have a preschooler, this is definitely a book that I would highly, highly recommend that you have in your house, because it can grow with your child from the pre-K through kinder level. And if you have a struggling reader, even at the first grade level, this is one of the books that you should definitely. At the end of the live, I'm definitely going to be linking this in the description so you can purchase it if you don't have it. Or I also believe that this book should be readily available at most libraries here in the US. A lot of places have this book. This is a very classic book. This book has the ABCs in it, as you saw right here in the front page. At the end of the story, of course, it would be really good for you to highlight the letters in the alphabet, and then you can take it further by teaching your little ones the sounds, the phonics associated with each letter before even thinking about blending, reading, and so on. This is you setting that foundation that is needed for reading. Another thing that I would suggest from while using this specific book, I think it would be important as well to look at the pictures on the cover and to speak about that with your little one. And of course, ask your little one what they think, because that's where you would start working on their comprehension skills. Um, the chicka chicka boom boom, the repetition throughout the book is another great way as well to spark their interest in reading after you practice the ABC with them. You can practice by saying the ABCs, and you can also practice by singing the ABCs. Another thing that I would suggest as well, you can teach them the ABCs using the traditional ABC order. And when you're finished, to challenge your little one and to really reinforce and see if they understand and know it for themselves, you can let them say the ABCs starting from the letter Z, starting from the end going up. And you can also highlight just different letters, random letters, to see if your little one knows the alphabet without it being in the traditional order. You can also play games now. Let's take it a little bit further. You can also allow them to write the alphabets and play games around the house with flashcards and write the alphabets on the flashcards to reinforce that learning that just took place. When it comes on to the story itself, using this repetition would also be good. Give me 1 minute, guys. Phone on silent. One. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So, yeah. So, after that, I would suggest something that you can do if you have a little one that likes to draw. I would suggest even drawing the pictures as well and drawing the letters within the picture, because you want to help them to learn in a fun way that might not seem like, it's they're learning per se, but they're doing something fun while they're drawing. Or after they finish drawing, you can continue to talk about the letters in the drawing. Then you can take it further by, you can extend it by looking around and asking them, some questions like, is there anything in the house that starts with the letter J, letter A, the letter B, the letter C, etc. Can also do this, of course, with all the pages in the book, to extend the learning process. And you can add a craft as well. You can extend by using more crafts. You can also use Play-Doh with your preschooler to create the letters, of course, and to create things as well that is associated with each letter. These are just small things that you can do that will make a huge difference in developing their interest in reading and help them as they become stronger readers as well. I think that in next week's live, I'm going to be talking more about blending the letters. But for today, we're just simply talking about the alphabet, introducing them to the alphabet, writing the alphabet, using the alphabet inside the home, or even using the alphabet outdoors too, because children love going outdoors. You can also, to make it fun, you can also reread the story to your little one. And while you're rereading the story, you can say the wrong letters as you're on each page and allow your little one to correct you and say the correct letters that may be on the page to continue to reinforce the learning of the letters and the reading process as well. Um, I would suggest reading this book an entire week or even a month with your little one. That would be really good. And asking them as well to join you as you read through some of the words as well, so that they can repeat it and they can see it. Point and touch is another strategy that I always use with beginners. When you're reading, it's important for them to actually see it, like touch the word and so on, so that they're seeing it and so that they can remember what the word looks like. And also phonics, when you're working with them when they're phonics blending and so on, it's important that they touch the words and they keep sounding out the words. And of course, the next step would be writing the words. Okay. Yeah, those are pretty much some tips to start you guys off with today. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I would love to see some of you guys back on the live next Saturday. I'm going to be live all the Saturdays, and as each Saturday goes, we will be talking more about reading and more reading strategies that you can use with your little ones. All right, guys. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Bye.